not a rumor. The foreign US president openly discussed taking control of Greenland, a NATO allied territory. US official later admitted they talked about buying it. Denmark says if America tries this, NATO could collapse. So here's the real question. Is the US pushing boundaries on purpose, or is this just a political theater? In the next 5 minutes, you will understand three things. 1. What Trump's team actually discussed behind the closed doors. 2. Why Europe reacted so sharply. 3. What this tells us about how the US uses power without firing a single shot. By the end, you will be able to judge whether this is a bluff, a negotiation tactics, or something far bigger. Let's start with the facts, not outrage. Trump revived an idea he has floated before that Greenland is strategically too important to be left outside US control. Greenland is owned by Denmark, a NATO ally. The US already runs a major military base there, but this time the language went further from cooperation to control. Here's what they didn't make the loud headlines. Secretary of the State Marco Rubio privately told US lawmakers that the administration was not planning a military takeover. Instead, the idea discussed was something legally cleaner: buying Greenland. Not invading, not annexing, buying. Denmark's response was immediate and sharp. Danish leader warned that any attempt by the US to force control, military or political, would destroy NATO itself. Because NATO is built on one rule: you do not threaten another member's territory. Once that rule breaks, the alliance means nothing. So why is Greenland worth all this trouble? Geography. Greenland sits between North America and Europe. It watches Russian submarines, it guards Arctic shipping routes, and it holds critical resources. Control Greenland and you shape the Arctic. Now connect the dots. The US doesn't need to invade Greenland. If it can pressure Denmark, expand base rights, and dominate the security decisions, it gets control without ownership. This is modern power projection, leverage instead of land grabs. So, when people ask, is the US trying to take Greenland? The honest answer is not openly, not legally, but it is pushing the lines to see how far it can go without triggering war. And Europe's reaction shows there are limits even for a superpower. This is how global power works today: quiet pressure, strategic ambiguity, and alliance test at the edge. If you want to understand world politics beyond headlines, subscribe and comment below. Was this a smart strategy or a dangerous precedent?